What's up Motorfest? My name is Sofixifo and welcome to my episode of Motorfest Mastery. Oh, and because I have not that much time, feel free to subscribe to my personal YouTube channel Sofixifo Gaming or any of the other great community creator channels we have out there about the crew Motorfest. You'll find any information about summits right there. Today I will get you to a weekly Summit Platinum rank with just a few basic tips. Alright, let's get into it. You're still learning the Summit and want to reach Platinum in the future. The first thing you got to understand is you do not need to drive like the top few hundred players right away. Yes, the best players are insanely fast and they drive really aggressive. But that comes from a lot of practice, a lot of retries and a lot of deep knowledge and understanding of every track and corner itself. So for new players that should just not be the goal. The good news is you can already get much better results by just driving clean and consistent. So my first tip is better be safe than sorry. For most summit events, a safer and more controlled driving style is the better option. You do not need to drive the craziest lines and you do not need to take the maximum risk at all times, because one big mistake can ruin the whole attempt. Going a little slower through a difficult section is fine, and missing the perfect line from time to time is fine. But if you completely fly off the road or just hit a dead stop, that's basically a lost try. Dead stops cost way too much time. They kill your momentum and they cost you a lot of points at the end of the race. So instead of forcing a super fast run immediately, focus on finishing cleanly first. Learn the dangerous corners, learn where you can push and learn where it's better to stay in control. Once your runs get cleaner, the speed will come naturally. And that leads us directly to tip number 2, only your best run matters. This is one of the most important things to know in summits. Only the best score matters at the end. That means you have unlimited tries and every attempt helps you. Start with a safe run, put down a solid score and then start to improve from there. Try a better lane, brake a little later or use nitro more efficiently. That's how improvement gets much easier. You're not trying to be perfect from the beginning, you're improving step by step. And over time that will help you in future summits too, because things that feel difficult now will become normal later. Techniques like slipstream or guttering can help. Sure, but for Platinum they've never really been necessary. For most players, cleaner runs and smarter retries already make a huge difference. And once that foundation is there, tip 3 becomes even more important. The right setup makes the difference. A lot of summits have loaned vehicle events, but for the other events, the right setup can give you an advantage. For most normal races, a maxed out car is more than enough, but if you want a little more performance, the right sets, parts and perks make the difference. A nitro chemist set with pure and extra pump might be the best choice for most of the races, since it gives you a stronger nitro, more nitro and faster reload of that nitro. But for a tire wear race, for example, you might want to add in some of the iron grip perk, since it gives you a lower tire wear and so you don't have to go change your tires that often. Score-based tests like the slaloms, the bullseyes or for whatever reason the long jumps, you might want to have a score breaker set with the skilled perk, since it gives you a lot more points, like basically maxed out points in nearly every summit test. What I want to say is that at the end it might make a huge difference to know the tuning system, to know the sets and the perks and what they do and where you can use their bonuses best. So really getting better at summits is not about doing everything perfect right away. To sum it up, clean runs, steady improvement and the right setup. That's how you improve, and that's how reaching Platinum in summits will get closer or even easier in every summit you play. So see you in the next summit and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for tuning in to my episode of Motorfest Mastery.